So today we're keeping it short, sweet, and simple. We're doing one pose, and that pose is Balasana, child's pose. This is one of my favorite poses. I incorporate it into all of my practices, and this practice will be really good for you if, number one, you're really short on time and you just want to do something to bring yourself back to your own energy. And number two, you might do this practice if you're just kind of need a little bit of a reset, if you've been really busy or you're in some sort of a spiral and you just want to bring yourself back to you, back to your center, back to your body, your breath, your energy. This is a perfect one for you to press play on. So we'll start with just a couple of centering breaths and then we're going to move into child's pose. So find your comfortable seated position. Closing down those eyes to start. And I want you just to take a moment to fully arrive here in the space, in your practice, in your body. And just do a little bit of a scan through the body, head to toe. Notice how the body is feeling. If you sense any points of tension or pain in the body, start to direct your breath into those spaces and allow the tension or the pain to begin to dissolve. And start to notice the rhythm of your breath as you feel the breath glide in and out of the nostrils. Feel the expansion and contraction of your entire torso with the breath. Maybe you can start to breathe a little bit deeper. Breathing in through the nose and feeling your entire body being flooded with life force energy. Long, steady exhale, and use that exhale to release and let go. Anything that's no longer serving or not even yours to carry, or whatever feels heavy to carry, let it go with the breath. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Last breath. Let the breath settle back into its natural rhythm as you gently blink open the eyes and come back. And let's come into our yin pose, into child's pose. So it's up to you whether or not you want to use a prop. I'm personally going to use my prop. So you could just fold straight down onto your mat though as well. That's totally fine. So you want to bring the knees wide, toes touching, hips to heels. And then you're folding down either onto your mat or down onto the bolster or whatever prop you're using. Now you can just run your arms alongside the prop or to stretch them out long in front of you if you're not using your prop. Now you can either turn your head to one side or the other, or keep the head centered if that feels better for you. I'll let you know when to change sides if you've got the head turned to one side. If you're not using the prop, what you could also do as well is just to pop one forearm on top of the other, and maybe you can rest your third eye here. So have a wriggle around. Get all of your wriggles out of the system. Find the place of comfort where you need to be. And then once you're there, eyes are closed, we're falling into stillness. And here in child's pose, I want you to connect with all of those parts of your body that are in contact with the mat. And start to ground down through these parts of your body. You might even visualize roots growing from your body down into the earth. And start to soften here through your neck, shoulders, and jaw. Soften your belly so you can start to breathe deeply into the belly. Breathing out into the back and side ribs, again, feeling the torso expand and contract with the breath. And just feeling your lower back and your hips starting to soften and open here as well. And starting to allow all of the tension, any pain, any stresses, any worries, allow it all to melt away here as you allow yourself these couple of minutes of pure presence. Maybe gain a little bit of perspective on anything that might have been bothering you or taking up too much of your energy or your mental capacity. Maybe seeing if you can just gain a bit of a different or higher perspective. Feeling that beautiful length through your spine as you fold forward here down to the earth. And maybe you want to reconnect back into that grounding with the earth and feel as though you're syncing yourself with the earth. You're becoming in resonance with the energy of the earth. If you've got your head turned to one side, just very gently lift your head up, turn your head in the other direction, and then fold and soften back into your pose. And see if you can soften a little bit more. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Just allowing yourself to be held. Allow that sense of calm and ease and groundedness to wash over you. And if there's ever a time that you want to do just a little bit of yoga, you haven't got much space, this is the pose that I would recommend for you to do. We are going to take about 5 more breaths here. So big, deep, even rhythmic breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out either through the nose or your mouth, whatever feels best for you. Let's take one more breath here. And as you inhale, very slowly, let's start to lift the head, roll on up through the spine. And let's come and lay down onto the mat for a moment's rest. And if you have the space, I recommend that you stay here for as long as you need. And if not, stay here for about a minute and then go about the rest of your day with a little bit more ease and peace and flow.